signs for Liquid, because it's a fresh lineup, and the signs are good.
The signs are good so far, but we have to see how it goes on with it. It is Dust 2 that's going to be coming up next. It's the pick of Liquid and EG at the moment. They are facing elimination. They're one map away. They couldn't get it done on Inferno, but we're going to have to find out how it's going to go in just a few moments. We're going to a break, but when we come back, we're seeing the conclusion between Team Liquid and EG.
Here we go. The Battle of NA is back. It's EG and Liquid. We're going to be on Dust 2. I think that first map on Inferno was exciting. I think this one is going to be of a similar quality, I expect. I hope.
I hope that Evil Geniuses can actually get their economy under their feet at the beginning of their half on CT side, so we can actually see some nade damage. Because they pointed it out. They brought that stat up, how they were completely lacking nade damage on Inferno, but it never felt like they had money to get the nades to do the damage with.
Yeah,
and so
just try and hold onto the grenades for more than 10 seconds at the beginning of the round. That would be very helpful.
There's games and games. There was plenty of tape to go off of for Inferno for both of these teams. It was a lot of fun to look into.
That's true.
Dust 2, not so much, Anders. Not so much. It's going to be a whole different kettle of fish here. Kettle of fish. When we get into this, right? Because there isn't anything for Evil Geniuses. The last that was brought up. Last they played was against Triumph or something like freaking 3 months ago. So that's not really useful. And for Liquid, not a whole lot either to go off of. So this is going to be an interesting map. It's definitely, we're diving into the unknown.
Yeah, we are. And, well, I mean, speaking of Triumph, it's going to be time to bomb atomically here on Dust 2. Just a little reference for any Wu-Tang fans out there. I think Dust 2 is still an interesting map, and it's played in so many different ways that even if it's been around forever, there are still just very many different philosophies you can clearly tell. So I'm kind of interested to find out how these two teams are going to play it. There are people that play almost exclusively, I don't want to say retake on A, but at least very passively on the A bomb side. When they're on the CT side, they sort of, let go of long or catwalk if that's what the T's want to challenge. And then there's the opposite one where you fight hard for long or hard. You stay and take that fight, and you hope to sort of settle the round there. And if that doesn't work out, you probably just lose. So we'll find out how both these teams deal with it.
That's what's going to be really fun here, is that Liquid, they're the ones who have made the change, at least in terms of roster, with Fallen getting added in here. And you're talking about that battle at long. Liquid were not fond of holding back. They would fully commit, nades, all-out warfare there, bombardment every time. The main thing, though, is that Twist was their anchor for long. So now I'm curious to see who fills that role. Who's gonna switch over and start shifting? Is it gonna be Grim? Like, who are we gonna see that's gonna shift over to fill that gap? Or are Liquid going to just say, right, we give up on long for now, and we are gonna play retake? It's gonna be really fun to see, and we don't have to wait long because Liquid are starting on CT side.
They are indeed. So, welcome to the second map here. We're gonna look for a boost really early on, actually a double boost, I think, onto the catwalk, which I really like, because if this is some sort of a B rush, you're going to be pretty close. In fact, they're so set up for it. They are fully expecting it. They have this completely downloaded in their brains. They know what's coming. Now they just need to actually land the shots. Naf is in here calling it in, saying, yep, everyone get it. We're falling from the door. Taking down Breeze. This is such a good read. They're flanking 3 men coming through lower dark into upper dark, and Tarek, he's going to turn around and just get shot down. Ethan is next in line. What a brilliant start here for Team Liquid. Oh, they should be able to win it. A little bit of danger. Stanislaw fighting his way back. How has it come to this? They had it set up. It was absolutely perfect. And just like that, in a split second, it turns. And now, no bomb plant or anything. Fallen is out there. And he's got twice the experience Stanislaw has playing this game. Stan is still going to fall back out. A minute on the clock. He can go anywhere now, Stanislaw. What a mad round. This was essentially won by Liquid right up until the point when it wasn't.
Right up until the point where they decided to charge from upper dark, close quarters with Glocks. The only way that Evil Geniuses can just turn it around with instant headshots up close, and that's exactly what Liquid did, and it ends up costing them. We find ourselves in this 1v1, and Stanislaw is now going to go and get a bomb plant on A. Anders, I mean, at least Fallen has a kit to work with, but yeah, he's going to find out that nobody is here. And you are on the wrong side. Oh, man. Full-on plant in the open.
Just saying, I'm so sure that I've tricked you. I'm just going to be out here, not even afraid. And he's going to start to sneak his way back. Now, I do wonder, I don't know. I guess it's going to be hard for Fallen to find a safe place to defuse from. I wonder if he could stand on the box, and Stan would have to swing all the way through. That could be a little bit of an issue.
It is kind of on the edge of the box, isn't it?
It is.
He may be able to reach it.
I don't know. I think he can, but Stan might still be able to run there. We'll find out. He's not seen anyone. Fallen up here. Stanislaw coming back to take a look at that bomb, and he's seeing him. Oh, defuse gonna have to stop for the minute. He just gets tricked all the time. Finally, the kill comes, but even if not, it would have been the bomb for sure. That is so well played by Stanislaw. It's not easy. It may look like it's easy, but I guarantee you, you're gonna have to be ice cold to pull that through. So, really, really well done.
Excuse me, where did his bullet go the first time when he took all that time to line up the headshot?
It just disappeared.
It just disappeared. Sick play from Stan, though.
Yeah, that's really cool. And Liquid, that is... When you get a read that well, you know what's coming, you have the plan, the people in Catwalk are ready to flank through. It's all so cool.
Look at this. Look at this. They're Evil Geniuses.
Listen, why not? Why not? Stewie is here. Gonna get a tag in. Naf falling back. That's a pretty decent kill. Can we get a follow-up? No, he's gonna have to reload. And that might buy... Oh, what? Naf coming through with a big triple. That is so unbelievable. And he'll finish it off with a quad kill. Actually, an ace at the end. He took every single one. This is so ridiculous.
What does this mean?
He's point-blank range with a deagle and he even runs out of bullets. At this point, you think, well, so that's it. Dude. 3 shots and 3 kills. Out of control.
I'm just so happy nobody robbed them of that last one. You know?
Look at Jason doesn't even really understand what's going on. Wait, what?
Oh, that is so sick. Well, there we go. Welcome, everybody. And now, you know what? If it didn't work the second time, just go ahead and do it again. Get in that third one. Oh, if that smoke doesn't go down. They were thinking about it, Evil Geniuses. They were thinking about just charging out here early and getting onto that B site, but they did not want to feed the beast again. Naffers were ready and waiting for him, and that would have been a slaughter. So Evil Geniuses, instead of committing, they decided to back off and reset.
It was Fallen with the ace on Inferno.
Yeah.
Now we've got Naf picking up one. Fallen's was fairly ridiculous with the AWP with the smoke. This one, though, I mean, I don't even really understand.
This one is special just because it's just the 3 shots. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
1 kill, 1 kill, 1 kill.
I bet you could put music to that. Like, you could find a beat that just times with those shots.
Super Stidham. Yeah, shout out. We're on his turf, too. Man's Danish. He's got to be around here somewhere.
There we go. It's
Make it happen.
all lined up now. Eric looking for something. Hard to find anyone, apparently. And Liquid don't have a lot of reason to give them those fights. Just wait. Stewie's watching middle from that window, and if they show up, he's got a Molotov. He can sort of funnel them in. And at 34, yeah, it's 30 seconds here. So, yeah, that's what he's thinking. Just try and make sure they have to walk in through either the window or the door, and then we can just shut them down. Now they have to run in against the M4 here. And that shouldn't end that well, but it will. Ethan coming in with 2 shots and 2 kills. What is going on?
Perfect spacing is what's going on, Anders. That was tasty. That's exactly what you've got to do. No hesitation. You follow the first guy in like that, and it's so hard for Stewie from that position to transfer that spray effectively. That was sick.
I just don't understand because, again, Liquid knew what was coming. They had to sit. They Molotov the window. They know they're coming in through the door. They have 2 people there. You would think that is still going to be just a complete lockdown. It's not done yet. 3 versus 3. Tarrant will get a kill, and also Grim at the same time. 1 versus 1 here for Elise. He's got a kid, and he's running deep into it, but I think pre-fired by Ethan, and they will just steal the round right back. EG, again, just very impressive. Let's try and see if we can catch these shots here from Ethan, because I can't believe it. This is really, yeah. So you mentioned space, and you're absolutely right. 1 there, follow up, but it's the fact that he just, I mean, 2 bullets.
Yeah,
what on earth is going on? Yeah, he pre-fired that.
Dude, well, I mean, Ethan, this is what we expect from Ethan, to be fair. Like, he is one of the hitters on Evil Geniuses. He's one of the guys who's here to do the damage. And so for him to show up now, we heard that on the desk coming into it, that they were doing that damage and that he was constantly getting entry kills for his team that did not convert into round wins for Evil Geniuses. But hell, man, he's just gone the other way. He was getting entries before. Now he's like, no, now I'll just clutch. Now I'll just go ahead and get us the rounds. You know, clearly that's what I have to do.
Yeah, you want the job done right?
Do it yourself.
Gotta do that.
Just do it yourself, you know? But,
all right.
Right now, I mean, this is going to be, what's really interesting to see here is, okay, I mean, still very early days. You know, we've had some exciting rounds. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Still very beginning of the half. But this is Liquid's pick. This is Liquid's map pick. And so they've got to have something going on here in their back pocket in terms of how they want to approach this.
Well, 2-for-1 trade so far. Grim trying to get back in a position. He's going to get shot down. He actually, at least he got to where he wanted to be, although they still had a lot of grenades. So even if they didn't get that clean headshot on him, it could have been trouble nonetheless, because everyone knows how to Molotov that particular ramp. Fallen with a USP somewhere, out on long. I don't know, he could try and snipe away and do some more damage. Stewie, why not save the scout? You're not going to have much in the next round anyway. Fallen, it's close. That's a good effort.
So close.
But EG are once again off to a very good start, which again, they were on Inferno. They actually had set themselves up so nicely. I definitely thought they were going to win Inferno after that first half.
Yes, they really did look like they had set themselves up. So, like I said, right, we're not out of the woods yet. We're still deep in there trying to figure out what exactly is going to go on here. Because again, it's worth reiterating. If you're just joining us, you know, this is the first time that Evil Geniuses have played this map in months. And so Liquid right now, they're in the dark. We know that these teams didn't practice against each other going into this tournament, despite them both being here in Europe. Liquid have had a bit of a boot camp because they had to quarantine, obviously, for a few days. Evil Geniuses have been here since New Year's, essentially. They have not practiced at all against each other, though. So they are going into it in the dark, trying to figure it out for themselves, what exactly it is one another are trying to do here. So super cool, but Liquid... Another round of eco for them, but it is looking like we will get that op and play here on Fallen. He is saving for it.
Yeah, which is I mean, that should be one of the strengths all of a sudden here for Liquid, right? Being able to pick that up, and I'm sure they even would go for a double up if they need to. The other one is Stewie if need be. He's going to go down, by the way. Elige trying to do some damage with the scout, but just the firepower and the sheer numbers out here on long should definitely favor EG at the moment. Patient, and they're going to get the kills that they need. Not overextending, not sort of running into that fight. They're just like, yeah, but if you just keep peeking back and forth like this, we're going to win. So I like that. Breeze with the triple kill. And
wow, we're going to see that bomb plant again.
Little beacon up there.
We go entire maps without seeing the bomb planted there, and now we get it twice in one half.
Just in plain sight so everyone can see it. Lighting the fires of Gondor up there.
The eye of Sauron watching, is that it?
Yeah, something like that. It's naff, but but still.
He is currently searching. I'm really liking this. Okay, now we get to see here. Because I mean, these are anti-eco rounds. This is just how it's going to play out. Evil Geniuses did it perfectly. But now we're going to get into the first big buy round here for Liquid. And I'm curious to see, let's see, 4,000, 4,300. It's not the best. I think a couple of them are going to have to skimp and go for SMGs to get full nades. Fallen has got that op, no problem. But if they want full nades, they're going to have to cut some corners here. And it's looking like they're going to prioritize firepower. It's going to go firepower. Okay, not full nade set here. Liquid are looking to hit headshots here, Anders.
Yeah, don't even want them. Not even interested. I mean, it's less, I think, of a detriment than it would have been on Inferno to not have all of the nades. But of course, they're still going to be relevant. And most especially, I think, in the retake scenario, that's, I think, where it could really badly hurt them. Up until that point, maybe they'll be fine. Cirque is still opening down the middle, and you could see this is just a default kind of an early round for EG. You know, checking that no one is sneaking through or doing anything crazy. And now clearing out the middle of the map, so... yeah, they're actually going to go through the middle. This is pretty quick, though. This bomb is still really far away, but when they're this deep in the middle, the delay between them realizing it's a B-split and it actually happening is super short. Normally, the grenades for a B-split are set up. They're not even throwing the grenades, so there's going to be no warning. I mean, now they finally do know, but this is very late. Elysian Fallen trying to get in the help from CT Spawn. Naf, huge kill, and Lee shooting Stanislaw in the back. And finally, they managed to slow this down a little bit. Stewie's also picking up Breeze. They were coming through the upper dark portion of the map. Naf is playing this so well. That's actually really well done. And I don't know, EG, I love the fact that they get that deep in with no grenades thrown, no warning at all. But it's like once they had that, they needed like they couldn't slow down. They had to keep going, and I'm not sure if they were quite fast enough.
This is where I really miss us being able to draw on the map and show you exactly what Moses looks happy. He looks pleased, Anders.
Still in his chair. You know, it's early on in the map here.
Rest those dogs.
Сам Нав дает
Yeah,
минус
he's
3,
getting all
минус
those
4.
I'm standing
Эйс
up for him.
от Нафа на Эко. Хорошо.
Maybe get him in the
Красиво, куча хедшотов, вообще здорово получилось у Нафа в этом моменте. Раскрутил эмку по полной программе, смотрим повтор.
Peer pressure him into
Не
it at some point.
останавливается. В этой стрельбе все залетело.
4-3, and they want to go back to the B-bomb site, this time only with pistols and no armor, and that's just joy here, pure joy in fact. Nav with a second ace. The first one was with the Deagle and way more impressive, but whatever, you'll take it.
Атмосферу наладить в команде, а если еще результаты будут и будет
Well, this is what you are hoping for. Every B anchor just these sorts of situations. This is that feel-good round. Everything is great.
Did he just say, was he just saying praise Jesus?
Шикарно выбыли против
He was
Тэшки.
loving it.
И 3 в 3.
By the way, that replay we had from earlier when Fallen got his ace, where he's sort of looking into the ceiling, if we can get a replay of that at some point, because the best thing about that is the fact that Jason's head is lit up like he's actually got a halo around him. It's amazing. So just pointing that out. Elige going down and Grim there to follow it up, but that is a nice trade. Ethan with a double kill at long. The bomb is here, so that's been found, but nice reply. They push into upper
Но
down
гости не
and
идут,
take
гости
away
на центре,
Tarragon.
выйдут
What
с
did he do
Кичуи,
here?
тот не ожидал, видимо, что в смог просто Итан прожмет, тем временем Нав по спинке немножко попал, дает инфу Фолину, что это Б, Фолин должен подать, но тут смог, Фолин ничего не видит, хотя вот ворота, может быть, и примет, ай, не получилось, ну и понимает, что так, но в итоге простреливает Бриза, отлично, бомба устанавливается, Нав, что ж так далеко, почему он не пошел через Тэшку, не ясно.
Да до конца не понимали все-таки, куда пойдет атака. Может, это смог, а может, они там в Зик обратно возвращаются. Но в итоге, если бы Стюи все-таки смотрел свою позицию, а не хелповал Фоллану смотреть длину, все бы получилось бы, возможно, попроще. А так еще не факт, что 2 в 2 этот раунд выиграют ребята. Ну, друзья, простите за...
Да, на самом деле круто, slow motion в прямом эфире, это вообще это новая технология.
Так, Церк уже один, что, видимо, в окне убили.
И Церк падает. Дефузы должны быть у Нафа, они есть, и он справляется. 5-4, вот так вот Liquid проигрывали 4-1, а теперь уже 5 раундов в кармане.
Тяжело в игре, легко после нее. Когда в руке Bud безалкогольный. Друзья, вот забыл я вам сказать, ну, шикарные просто повторы, шикарная стрельба. Ну и уже 5-4 вперед вырывается команда Liquid. По-моему, они решили сегодня на 2 картах сработать против ЕГЭ. Но, опять же, пока еще рано про это говорить. Мы видели, как сами Liquid дали камбэк на Инферно. Возможно, ЕГЭ смогут с любого счета, как говорил Сеня, вот вытащить Даст-2. Действительно, в прошлом году, по-моему, большинство камбэков было именно на этой карте. Ну, если не в прошлом, так позапрошлом, так точно. И действительно на Дасте всегда можно. Ну что там, на длине что-то готовится. Либо все-таки Тарик запускает на центр, да, свою команду. Выходят ребята на мидл, пока под смачок действительно, возможно, просто легко зайти в Зик. Но там Молик пока что от защиты. Вопрос, как сыграет Фоллен. Фоллен остается все-таки здесь смотреть Зик. И это, конечно, очень важная позиция для команды Liquid.
Фоллен забирает Станислава, отходит назад на просвет. Церк играет на Зиге рядом, откидывает сейчас смачок. Стоят, ждут. Тарик заходит с ребятами, будет отвечать, возможно, за спину, ну а его тиммейты попробуют выйти под эти флешки на шорт. Но там и Лич, Фоллен еще и на картинке, и, в принципе, все должно получиться неплохо. Но вот и Лич ошибается, Фоллен, кстати, ослеп классно, но, будучи полуслепым, словил все-таки Бриза прострелом. Остается сейчас на лонге чекать плент, бомба устанавливается, Грим подходит к Фоллену, и ребят попробуют сделать выбивание. Но, кстати, тут на ящике Итан пытался словить КТ, не получилось, его ловит Фоллен, начинается выход, Фоллен! Ты что, старичок? Просто в молодые лучшие годы начал стрелять порой Фоллен. Браво! Это еще один раунд для команды Team Liquid и счет 6-4.
Шикарный прием, там, если Пелич там не такой широкий стрейт сделал. Вообще, возможно, все было бы попроще в этой ситуации. Горит логотип команды Liquid. 5-й раунд к ряду выигрывает команда. Ну а что Фоллану, да, когда, знаешь, там, когда у тебя тиммейты убивают, там есть хорошие убиваторы, стрелки, и лишний раз не нужно там напрягаться, думать за всех, а нужно просто смотреть свой прицел и делать свою работу. Ну, такой опытный игрок, как Фоллан, уж точно будет попадать. И это только начало его истории в команде Liquid. Все только начинается, и, конечно, самое интересное впереди в этом году. Большинство чемпионатов. Как команды наберут форму, станет еще интереснее. Ну и статистика Нафа, друзья, его АДР просто великолепен на данный момент. Наф уже и эйс дал, и, как вы видели, там за соточку АДР там почти 130. И стата просто великолепная. И как-то сыпется команда ЕГЭ пока что за атаку, много не получается. Но, с другой стороны, опять же, счет не самый страшный. 4-6. Можно и потащить. Ну и коэффициенты на победителя второй карты. 3-15 на ЕГЭ, 1-33 на команду Liquid. Не забывайте про баннер по трансляции и бонус в виде 100% депозита. Уже центр рашит Элич. Хорошо. Может, не надо дальше? Может, все и так неплохо? Надо. Неплохо. Минус 2 от Элича.
Сгонял Элич просто на центр, сделал уже трипл-килл, минус Станислав, Итан и Тарик вдвоем против пятерых. Промахивается снайпер, но не страшно. Остается последний Тарик все-таки. Попробует где-то уже найти Элиджа, но Элидж уже скрылся далеко на пленте А. Бегает с ребятами на точке, ну а Тарику ничего другого, как сейвить, не остается. А это минута 15 раунда.
Сейчас, по-моему, вообще окончательно развалится ЕГЭ после такого раунда, когда ты, ну, по шаблону у тебя есть человек, который смотрит центр, там, еще кто ему хелпует, если там идет врыв, ну, как ты знаешь, там, ладно.
Не, врыв тут вообще просто не читался, на самом-то деле, очень грамотно.
Но он не читался, но ты все равно тут должен сюда смотреть. Это
должен,
как,
да.
как
Но ты теряешь, понимаешь, тут так, это просто так работает, что ты 4-1 ведешь. Тут тебя начинают брать раунды. Ты начинаешь напрягать голову, типа, что делать. Там, думаешь. И вот в этот момент, когда каждый игрок начинает вот это думать, тут оп, врывается чувак. И ты как бы, они же смотрели, но это одно дело концентрированно смотреть, да, понимать, что это там такое может быть, а другое дело вот тут. То есть, тут, ну, первый окей, там еще подставился, там бежал просто по респу. А все-таки там второй, вот Станислав, они могли сыграть получше, пожестче.
Ну, а третий уже полез, думаю, ну что такое, уже просто
да,
стиль
вот.
какой-то поймал, пошел уже стреляться и... Ну, жестко, хорошо, хоть какие-то деньги, еще там луз-бонус остается, этот уже максимально раскрученный. Давненько скаут 5 калашей, выход на длину, здесь Элич. Я уже думал, будет энтри-килл, но нет, пока это только хорошая дамага. Но все-таки Фоллен доработал, минус Итан, 5-4. Ликвид в большинстве, что ж такое, злые гении. В принципе, они сегодня очень тоже неплохо выглядели, я бы сказал, даже равно, но, возможно, вот это поражение на карте Инферно где-то их немного подкосило, и вот эта серия раундов от Liquid. Но, может быть, еще проснуться. Смотрим за продолжением. 4 в 5 это тоже не приговор, 4 длина. Об этом знают ребята из команды Liquid. Там вот-вот Наф начнет. Там уже Гриль центр продушил, и еще чуть-чуть здесь будут все 5 игроков защиты.
Прилетает хаешка, прилетает флешка, коктейль Молотова на единице. Станислав стоит сейчас на просвете. Готовы зайти все-таки на аплен парни, но тут 3 человека, есть Грим в спине, за спину, правда, отвечает Церк, Наф там тоже еще пойдет в коробку, судя по всему.
На Гендальфа уже
Ну
гранат не
и
останется.
Фоллен дым расставил, но если честно, Фоллен сейчас будет просто играть агрессивно-активно, а второй игрок здесь вообще не читается. Вот сейчас Илиш теперь может выйти и сделать уже минус.
Да.
Делает один, и может сделать второй, нет, Бриз все-таки сделал килл, но Церк пытался помочь, соответственно, длину он уже пропустил. Бриз последний, 1 в 2, ставит бомбу за ящиком. Естественно, Грим и Наф ничего сделать не могут, но вдвоем идут. И, кстати, мог только что подставиться один из игроков защиты, но у Бриза не залетело.
Да,
еще один раунд для Liquid.
Их ХП было очень мало, и действительно все равно ситуация выглядела очень даже неплохо для команды Liquid, учитывая, что кто-то где-то не убил. 8-4, двойное преимущество по раундам, друзья, и действительно еще чуть-чуть и получат хороший счет ребята из команды Liquid, а если на 4-11, ну 11-4 сыграют, это будет просто фантастика для них, и реально серьезный шанс на победу со счетом 2-0. Ну и не забывайте, далее матч на вылет очередной. И, в общем-то, победители этих матчей играют между собой завтра.
Здесь подсажены на центре, но на мидл сейчас пока что не выходит. Хотя смог Итану положили, причем на ящик. Но, видимо, он себе сам положит следующий смог, да. Может действовать. Ну и 4 человека под Б. Наф
отдает